welcome to the 100th Lake Goldsmith Team Rally, and what an unbelievable sight. I must thank you all on behalf of myself, Trevor Oliver, the President, our committee members and exhibitors. Thank you all very much for making the trek here to Lake Goldsmith. I know that you endured some traffic jams this morning. We do apologise for that. We didn't believe in our wildest dreams that we would get as many people from all around the world to come to this event. You're most probably about to witness, ladies and gentlemen, the largest gathering of steam traction engines in the Southern Hemisphere, gathered into one spot. And it's very fitting that it happens here at Lake Goldsmith, because a bit of a history is that in the 1930s, in paddocks dotted around about a 10-kilometre radius from where we are all standing and sitting now, there was a gathering of local farmers who put together engines and had a bit of a gathering and a social day out. This became an annual event, and in the outbreak of World War II, of course, it stopped. But immediately afterwards, the gathering recommenced until we arrived here 50 years ago and 100 rallies ago. So we are the first in the world to achieve it. We've beaten the Poms at that, Tim, too, wherever Tim Keenan is, I've got to say that. I know. And here we all are at Lake Goldsmith on our 100th rally. And it is also very fitting that the very two engines that were originally at the first, or some of the first Lake Goldsmith team rallies are going to lead this parade off today. Tiny, being an Abilene Porter, was originally a road roller, but was converted to a traction engine many, many years ago, and has a lot of history here at this club, and that history will be repeated. I won't say what it is, but you need to be here tomorrow. We're going to do something that we haven't done here for many, many years. And may I say, Bugger, Slater and Gordon and Morris and Blackburn, we're going to have some fun. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to start the 100th Lake Goldsmith Team Rally. Grand Parade. Let's go. Tiny's going to lead it off. Abilene Porter, originally a road roller, as I said, ladies and gentlemen. Not backwards, Tony. Forward be good. And the Abilene Porter, Tiny as it's known. And what it used to do here every rally after the Grand Parade was have a tug of war with the kids. Tomorrow we're going to do it. We've got the rope, we've got the harness, and we're going to have a tug of war out here tomorrow with our kids on a Sunday, which was always traditional at the Grand Parade on a Sunday. The second engine belongs to John Norris, who was our long-term secretary and also president, but was secretary for 42 years of the history of this club. And without people like John Norris, Harold Conda, the Gleasons, the Mulcahy's, the Kirkpatricks, the Broodies, the Georges and many other names around this district, we would not be all here today witnessing this. The little engine that's victorious in the power would have driven a thrasher or been a part of a combination that travelled around doing thrashing. Could have been on a rock crusher if it was part of local government or a Shire engine, and basically travelled all around the district. The little barrel here is a model, or well, it's a model I suppose, or a scaled down version. It's a scaled down version of a showman's engine. Now, you're going to see the bigger equivalent of this come out, or similar to that. The showman's engines were used by the circus, and they travelled around the UK pulling the circus around. But they had a generator on the front. They were very ornate, they caught your eye, they stood out, they looked really, really good, and they drove the electric lights on the big top. And it was people, drawing people in like moths to a light, that they all came in and went to the circus, and that big, beautiful engine with all the brass and everything sat out the front and drew people in like a magnet. The potent traction engine, owned by the Wishart family. First time it's fired up in 28 years, and it's here at Lake Goldsmith, especially for the 100th. Jeff Witcher. Scott's father was an original person down here on the committee that was one of the original members of the NHMA. It is a big event here at Lake Goldsmith. Not only is it our 50th year here, but 25 years ago, the national organisation was formed right here in that very hall over there. Jeff Witcher was the committee member here, but also a founding committee member along with John Norris and quite a few others of the original National Historical Machinery Association, which has now got well over 5,000 members across Australia and was one of the first national associations in this field anywhere in the world. The boat, 1923 model boat steam truck. The only way to describe this, ladies and gentlemen, is like an Isuzu or a Hino today. It's a trade truck, and of course what this would have done for the Navy is deliver munitions out onto the ship. Food, supplies, ammunition, you name it, this ran those supplies out onto the wharf and went into the ship before they sailed. So if you took the boiler off the front and put a diesel engine in it, it's just a trade truck, a Bedford, Isuzu, Hino, to those people who are a little bit sick and often are Leyland. Here we have a little Rusden, a horse's helper, or they had all sorts of names. George is his name, but they had a whole heap of names, and a lot of people called them the horse's helper. And that's exactly what they did. They would hook onto teams and coach teams and lorries and wagons that were being towed by horses, and they would assist them up over hills and all sorts of things. They also could drive a sharp cutter or a saw bench or a generator or anything, but they were mainly known as a tractor. They were a smaller type engine. Here we have another one, Black Butt, 16-ton of road locomotive rolling by, and a Marshall. And what are these are the heavy haulage units. This is equivalent to a Kenworth or a Mack or something of that nature. These did the heavy haulage work, pulling wagons like that with transformers, lathes, all sorts of machinery, wool, wood, timber. Also, ladies and gentlemen, these engines travelled up from Melbourne by road under their own steam. Most of them they drove up. They left last Saturday and arrived yesterday. Now they invented the slow motion replay, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. I nearly stepped on it. Now here's another steam engine model, scaled down version. Look at it, beautiful little unit, ticking away there, and again running on steam. Magnificent. Here we have a barrel coming along behind it, and they just kick over exactly the same. I don't know if they had plastic water bottles back then though. I'm a bit concerned about the water tender being plastic. Nevertheless, the Lord's engine from down at Hayfield, Maffra, around that area, Tom Lord up there, and Co. Driving around, again, an engine that would have been on contract work, would have been with a local shire, could have done numerous things. Now, here is the perfect marital hobby. It's Priscilla. That's not the driver, that's the name of the engine. I didn't want you to look, she wasn't going to pole dance, Priscilla. But look at this. There's a threesome going on here, you see. There's actually an extra head in there. And that's the living wagon, or the sing bin, I think we'll call it on this occasion. And what a perfect marital type hobby they have. It's steam driven, and when he gets sent to the doghouse, he's genuinely in the doghouse. Only it's the living van. And what a great unit. We have a bit of fun with the Hayes clan about their little engine here that they get on and swap around. That's the engine I'm talking about. And here they have the living van that goes behind it to scale. So what an achievement that is. The power coming by now. A contract model, a compound engine, would have driven a good drum or a thrasher, as they're known. 7-horse compound built in 1909, is well over 100-year-old, and so that engine there is over at Amphitheatre and owned by David Bucknell, and has travelled over to quite a few rallies here. But as I say, you would have seen this with a thrasher set behind it, and again would have been bought most probably originally new by a council, and that's how a lot of these engines ended up in private contractors' hands. Local government, Shire engines came in, and then they were on-sold to private people running thrashing teams, farming and all that. OS Tally, very rare engine here in Australia, an American engine. The Americans built their engines a lot differently. They built them a lot lighter. They had a use-by date, but a lot of them still survive. They're a lot lighter and a lot different in the wheel construction, our boiler construction, and all that sort of thing. But an OS Tally out of Springfield in the USA, Springfield, Ohio, they were built. And the American engines steam very well. They seem to fire up and they will create steam a lot quicker than a lot of the English engines. Now I know the Poms will hate me saying that, but it's an actual fact. Buffalo Pig, OS Tally, Tate, they all really steam very, very well. A Burrell, Fowler engines you could not buy, you had to pay cash for them up front. And that was a big expense back then, ladies and gentlemen. You had to write a letter, the letter went to England with the money, the engine was built, it would take maybe 12 months to produce it, 12 months to be shipped to Australia, and you had to pay up front. Burrell and a lot of the other engines you could buy on hire purchase. So hence, a lot of the engines like Bowden's and Burrells and all that you could buy on credit, which was not hire purchase, now credit back then, and then you would pay them off when you got delivery. But Fowler, you could not do that. You had to pay for them up front. So it was a huge expense. Mr. Brown's engine coming along here, an Aerobi, and again an English engine, and as you can see, J.R. Brown, road contractor. So this is an engine that worked for a contractor, no doubt doing a whole host of things. Could have been on a rock crusher, driving off the belt on the side, the big belt, flywheel on the side with the belt going out to a rock crusher. Could have driven a ripper up the road behind, the trail behind ripper, and done a roller, done a whole heap of work as a contracting model. Ethel, the Yorkshire steam wagon. We were talking about Leylands and Austin before, Yorkshire, in the same basket. No, I shouldn't say that. Rubber tyre, very late model, starting to get into just before the trade truck and the petrol engine. Leaf spring, pneumatic tyres. The gearbox, yes that's right, got away from the chain drive. That's right, half-shaft drive gearbox. So we're really and truly in a differential in them. We're only one step removed from shoving the diesel engine or a petrol engine or whatever you want to call it out the front. So Yorkshire, very late. We get along around the 25 mile an hour mark quite comfortably if it was having a real crack. Oh, 20 kilometre he's telling me. So there you go. Very late model. Yorkshire steam wagon. Now we have a Burrell coming along. Another little traction engine here. A little bit more scaled up in size. But nevertheless, magnificent little coal-fired engine running on coal, got a wood tender in it. And there we have it. Or briquette. Yeah, cheating, briquette. There you go. Beautiful little Burrell engine there, running away up the hill. Motor wagon, the equivalent of the Navy machine. Again, beautifully built model, pneumatic tyres on it, can still chain drive, and everything water tender under the back, boiler out the front, and a beautiful little engine owned by John Sparks. The locomobile coming around, steam driven. Oh, got a nice little note to it there. Little steam generator on the locomobile. Now these are becoming quite popular. There's quite a few of these around now in the locomobile, and they will get along. You'll give it a squirt there for just a second. There we go. Has a bit of a crack. The Atkinson transport. Look at this little vertical boiler in there. Another little steam wagon with a seat. With a seat. And a padded seat at that. Rare engine. engine, beautiful engine. A little bit heavier in construction. These were sort of, well, I class them as the Rolls-Royce of engines, really, Ransom. They were heavier in the plate. They were a lot dearer than a Fowler and a lot of the other engines on the market, but they are a beautiful engine. And it's actually towing a thrashing set that I was talking about before, and that's the Ransom, Sims and Jeffrey thrasher. So that is a very rare combination to get together in this day and age. For those people who are a bit the purists, that's the Leviathan thrasher behind it, owned by yours truly and my cousin Graham Milton, who's also on the committee. But that's a very rare sight to get the Ransom's engine and the Ransom, Sims and Jeffrey drum or thrasher behind it. And that is a typical unit that would have gone around. But the Ransoms were right up the top end of the market as far as price went, and when they were constructed and brought out. Beautiful engine. Now the girls are going around selling raffle tickets for those people who are wondering. I think they're $2 each or 3 for $5, so I've got to mention that or the ladies will shoot me. Now Mr. Keenan's just walked over to me and told me that it's very, very rare to get 3 rusted rollers at an event. Now this of course originally was a rusted roller. Alexandra Shire, I know this engine actually, this one, and was converted in, I reckon, vanilla. I think. It's just got all those trademarks of another one that was done, but it had traction engine wheels, type wheels on the front, but still very much a roller behind, as you can see by the wide drum wheels for rolling. And as Tim just said, very, very rare to see 3 rusted rollers at the one venue. Very, very nice. Now, what are you doing? Oh, look out. He's reversing up. He's going to bring the show to itself. We're working our way down, ladies and gentlemen. Rubble wheels to try and dampen that rough. Look at the oil on the roof there. Hey? We does a lot of road rolling. The Barrett road roller, beautiful engine, beautiful big rollers on it. It's got rubbers on it for going on the road. But a magnificent machine. Have a look at the big heavy casting up the front, ladies and gentlemen. Huge big heavy casting up here. Why would they do that? Road roller. We want weight. We want to roll the road down. So we've got a huge big heavy cast up over the front. Big heavy front wheels, big roller. It's a heavy roller. And would be a, well, here they are, ladies, brand too. I wonder if Joe's really good. They're like Reynolds. You know. Another barrel coming along, owned by the Brown family, and it's the same as the Miles's, having only a difference is it's got a sprung front end to try and dampen the harshness of the Australian roads and road conditions, but again, a heavy haulage unit that would have pulled very, very heavy digs around the countryside. Again, Tim, it's great to have over here. As you told me, there's only 3 of that spoiler and engine that exists going today. The 7 horse, another barrel going by, Charles Burrell and Son. The engineers in England going by. And what an array of engines, ladies and gentlemen. You are witnessing history here in Australia. Make no doubt about it, you are about to witness something very, very special when all these engines line up, and we've still got more to go. We have the Ruston Proctor coming along as well. Another one of the Brown engines, Mr. Brown himself up there driving with a lovely hat and shirt on, I might add. Yes, it's very good. Loves the braces. It's really scary. Long pizza cutting tyres, I might add. Yeah. So there we go, we're going to line them all all up. But we're going to come down here, ladies and gentlemen, to the bottom end. We've got out down the bottom, the very bottom, the big grade, rusted 90-ton face shovel. Sitting down there, worked at the Geelong line work, cement work, and worked there for many, many years until it came up here to Lake Goldsmith in the early 70s. But working alongside it was the 1903 the Tyrant steam rail crane, 65-tonner, the only one left in the world. And let me tell you, they got it up to nearly ready to go in less than 2 years. And I must say, I would love to congratulate everybody involved. There are people from all over Australia who have contributed to this. Warren Arnott, who's up there, who's coordinated a lot of it, to all the guys from over on Sydney, wherever, I thank you all. They're all over there on the sign, thanking them all very, very much for their time and effort. And the 65 tonne, the first time you'll see it here, it's had a bucket constructed, zipper arm, a whole host of stuff has gone into this engine, ladies and gentlemen. You were looking at something, I said earlier on, up in the boiler house, as rare as rocking horse poo. Well, you're looking at it, right there, Bucyrus. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at what we've got here. One of the greatest lineups of engines in the Southern Hemisphere. What about a big round of applause for all the engines here? Coming into the Grand Parade ground, which is fine just for a minute.